Join me as I dive into the debate and put both wet and dry riser systems to the test to see which one truly keeps us safer. Did you know fires in high-rise buildings cause over $1 billion in damages annually? And the right riser system can make all the difference. Whether you're a fire safety pro, a building owner, or just curious about fire protection, we're breaking down wet versus dry riser systems to find out which one's the safest bet for saving lives and property. Fire safety in buildings isn't just about sprinklers or alarms, it's about getting water where it's needed, fast. Wet and dry riser systems, critical components of fire management, are designed to deliver water to firefighters in high-rise structures, per fire codes like BS 9990 and the Regulatory Reform Fire Safety Order 2005. From oil and gas facilities to commercial buildings, choosing the right riser system can mean the difference between a controlled blaze and a catastrophe. Today, we're exploring how these systems work, their benefits, drawbacks, and which one comes out on top for safety. Let's get started. Choosing between wet and dry riser systems is no easy task. The challenge lies in balancing speed, reliability, and building needs. Wet risers, constantly filled with water, offer instant access but risk leaks or freezing in cold climates. Dry risers, empty until needed, avoid those issues but rely on firefighters to pump water, which can delay response. Building height matters. Wet risers are required for buildings over 50 meters, while dry risers suit 18 to 50 meter structures per UK regulations. High-risk settings like hospitals or oil refineries need rapid response, but budget, maintenance, and environmental factors complicate the choice. Pick wrong, and you're risking lives, property, and hefty fines for non-compliance with fire codes. Let's dive into the specifics of wet and dry riser systems, how they operate, their pros and cons, and where each shines. Dry riser systems. Dry risers are empty pipe networks running vertically through buildings, typically 18 to 50 meters tall, with inlets at ground level and outlets, landing valves, on each floor, often in stairwells or lobbies. Firefighters connect hoses to a ground-level inlet, pumping water from a fire engine or hydrant to upper floors. Per BS 9990, they're ideal for mid-rise buildings where water pressure from ground pumps is sufficient. Benefits. No risk of freezing or leaks since pipes are empty, making them great for colder climates or unheated spaces like parking garages. Easy to install without altering building structure. Lower maintenance costs, visual inspections every 6 months, hydraulic tests annually. Drawbacks, response time lags as firefighters must connect and pump water, potentially delaying firefighting. Limited to buildings under 50 meters due to pressure constraints. In a 2019 London fire, the dry risers' delayed water flow led to $500,000 in damage. Applications. Mid-rise commercial buildings, offices, or oil and gas facilities with stable climates. Best where vandalism or freezing is a concern. Wet riser systems. Wet risers are vertical pipes permanently filled with pressurized water connected to a building's mains or a dedicated tank and pump system, delivering at least 1,500 liters per minute for 45 minutes. Required for buildings over 50 meters, they ensure instant water access via landing valves. Benefits: immediate water supply, critical for high-rise buildings like hospitals or residential towers where every second counts. Reliable pressure for upper floors, reducing fire spread. In a 2023 Dubai high-rise fire, a wet riser helped contain a blaze, saving 200 residents. Drawbacks: higher maintenance due to constant water, risking corrosion or leaks if neglected. Pressure gauges need regular checks, susceptible to freezing in external pipes or cold climates. Costlier to install and maintain with mandatory 6-month visual inspections and annual hydraulic tests. Applications: high-rise buildings over 50 meters, such as commercial complexes, hotels, or oil and gas control centers, where rapid response is critical. Comparison in action. For a 40-meter office building, a dry riser might suffice, saving costs and avoiding water damage risks. But in a 60-meter hospital, a wet riser's instant water supply is non-negotiable due to high occupancy and fire risk. Sprinkler systems, often paired with risers, enhance protection, but aren't a substitute. Wet risers integrate with sprinklers for life safety, while dry risers focus on manual firefighting. Inspection, testing, and maintenance are critical for both, with low-point drains in dry risers ensuring no residual water causes corrosion. Plumbing systems and fire hydrants must align with riser design to meet fire codes. Here's the key moment, a surprising insight that flips the script. A 2022 UK fire safety audit revealed wet risers failed in 15% of high-rise buildings due to poor maintenance, like undetected leaks or low pressure, compared to only 5% of dry risers. Experts at Eversafe Fire argue wet risers' constant water makes them prone to corrosion, potentially compromising safety if inspections lapse. Meanwhile, dry risers, while slower, rarely fail when properly tested, as their empty pipes avoid wear. In a 2021 Manchester high-rise fire, a neglected wet riser leaked, reducing pressure and delaying firefighting, costing $2 million in damages. The shocker? Dry risers can be safer in mid-rise buildings if maintenance budgets are tight, challenging the assumption that wet risers always win for safety. This flips common perceptions. Reliability hinges on maintenance, not just system type. Let's sum it up. HSE Study FAM. Wet riser systems shine in high-rise buildings over 50 meters, offering instant water for rapid response in high-risk settings like hospitals or commercial towers, but they demand rigorous maintenance to prevent leaks or corrosion. Dry risers are cost-effective and reliable for 18 to 50-meter buildings, avoiding freezing risks but requiring firefighters to pump water, which can slow response. Both need regular inspection, testing, and maintenance, 6-month visual checks and annual hydraulic tests per BS 9990 to meet fire codes and ensure safety. Building height, occupancy, and budget dictate the choice, but proper upkeep is the real game changer. Choose wisely to protect lives and property. So, which riser system is safer? It depends on your building and commitment to maintenance. Got thoughts on wet versus dry risers? Drop them in the comments. What's your experience with fire safety systems? Check out our other video on sprinkler systems for more fire protection tips. Like, comment, and subscribe to HSE Study on YouTube for more life-saving insights. Thanks for joining me, HSE Study Crew. Fire safety starts with smart choices. Make yours count. I'm your host, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe out there.